Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Drinking Coffee with Apostle Hearns. I am your host, Apostle Hearns. Come on in this morning. I am so excited about today, what God is getting ready to do for us. It is a blessing to be alive one more day. Come on in, everybody. Get your coffee this morning. Go live with Apostle Hearns. Come on, y'all. Woo, my gosh. We have a good topic for today to talk about. We're talking about that God is exposing the peoples. God is exposing the peoples today. So you know what? When I saw when the Lord began to deal with me concerning that, that was just whoo. I was like, oh my God. But you know, you can't expect nothing from peoples but to be peoples, right? But God is opening them up. He exposing them. He letting you see them for just who they are. He letting you see that they really not for you. They're against you. Come on in, everybody. Let's talk about it this morning. Get your oil. Get your oil this morning, everybody. Before we do anything, we want to anoint ourselves because we want God to cover us from all the attacks that might happen during this live today. You know, the enemy, he likes to attack us during the live, and he likes to do things that he should not do only because he don't want you to get what God is saying. So today I want you to remember, everybody, wash your hands. Wash your hands today. Pull down everything that you want from the Lord today. Remember, remember, remember. Speak these things as though they were. Stay up under the halo, everybody. The halo is Psalms 91. God shall hide in his pavilion. Come on, stay up under the halo this morning. Everybody, come on in this morning. Come on in. Get your coffee. I'm excited about what the Lord is doing on today. Come on, get your coffee. Get your juice, Kool-Aid, water, whatever you drink. Just get it this morning. Come on. So I am just so grateful today because God has done it again, y'all. You know, so many times when you go through in your life, you be saying, Lord, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? What's that? What's this? But I want y'all to know that God has done it again. Before we go into the lesson, I just want to stop here and talk to you about some stuff. Okay, I want everybody to please pray for their children. You know, make sure that you know what your kids are doing. Make sure you know where they at. Start praying for them because our young people is in trouble, y'all. Listen, they don't have no sense of direction unless we pray. We have to pray for our young peoples. They coming up killed. They coming up dead, y'all, because they running from the police. They doing all types of stuff, y'all. Listen, we got to pray for our kids. We're not going to single point nobody out. Listen, these drugs is taking over the world on our young people, especially the boys, y'all. Pray for our black young men. It's so important that we pray for them, y'all, because the enemy, he do not play fair. He don't care who child it is. Listen, he come to kill, steal, and destroy. So we're gonna have to talk to our young men and let them know that the drug life is not the right life. Get out of that game. Every time your child come into the house, please anoint your child with olive oil. Come on, y'all. Pray for them. We got to go back to prayer. Once we move the prayer, that's when the enemy got busy, y'all. We have to pray that God will take care of our children, okay? So make sure that you are praying for your boys, especially. The boys are in so much trouble, y'all. Listen, let me tell y'all something. If you know this, if you look at the statistics on nothing but the news, all you see is the black African American men. You don't hardly ever see no other race that's in trouble for drugs or dope or something like that because they not in that type of game. They doing other stuff. But we got to pray for our young people as black men. Come on, y'all. As black American men, we have to pray for them that God will cover them and keep them from all hurt, harm, and danger. Come on, y'all. We got to pray for them. So start calling your boy's name to the Lord. Start calling your grandsons, your great grands, and your children name to the Lord. Because I'm telling you, the enemy, like I say, he don't care. He don't care who child it is. So today I want to talk to you about that. Please, when you pray, pray for your children. Come on, y'all. Everybody needs prayer. Don't exclude nobody. Good morning, cousin. Make sure that we are praying for the black peoples, our black generation. I'm talking about the black men, the black African American, because them is the ones that's dying out here. Them the ones that's selling drugs. Them the ones that's trying to make a quick dollar real quick. And it ain't all about that. If we pray, God would lead them and guide them in the right direction. He would show them which way to go. So please, please pray, y'all, for the black peoples today, okay? Our black African American men, okay? And so many of them, if you go to the prisons right now, I bet you that the American black men will outweigh any other race that's in the prison. Because you know what? They like the fast money. They like the fast life. They think they can get over. Come on, y'all. We got to pray. We got to ask God to cover our children. Take back what the devil took from us, okay? So today we're going to talk about that God is exposing things. He exposing things to you. He's letting you know just who people's is. He letting you know just what they come for. He's uncovering everybody that's not right. God said, I'm getting ready to uncover my peoples. I'm getting ready to let you know just what you up against. I'm getting ready to let you know just who they are and just what they came for. Sometime when people cannot use you no longer, they don't want to have anything to do with you. But God said, I'm exposing them. I'm going to show you the real about that person. I'm going to show you exactly what's real about them. The reason why they came and what they come for. Come on, get your coffee this morning. Let's talk a little while, y'all. So I said, Lord, you exposing the peoples? He said, yeah. He said, the things you need to see. He said, I'm going to expose them. And I'm going to let you see that thing, okay? I'm going to let you know who they are. I'm going to actually visit you and show you in dreams. I'm going to show you in vision who you really up against. Let me tell y'all something. Sometimes you could be with people you think the best for them. But let me tell you something. They got a hidden agenda. So God is going to uncover all their hidden agendas to let you know that they are hiding something. It's something that they came for. Just because people pretend that they love you and they care about you, it don't necessarily mean that, y'all. You got to know that God is going to expose them and let you know just who they are. All right? Now, the reason why I asked you to pray for our young black men, because people don't like to talk about these issues right here. They are having issues. The issue is whoever raising them, they raised them up to sell drugs. They raised them up to be a big time dope dealer. So then they put it in their child. Their child became a big time dope dealer. Then he put it in his child. It's another generational curse that we must break, y'all. As black generational peoples, we have to break the curses that's up on our life because they did it back when and they keep on continuing the pace. But let me tell y'all something. Most of all, mothers of the black generation, black African American boys, please talk to your children. Tell them do not, I tell you again, do not run from the police. Do not surrender. Get down on their knees and put their hands up. Let me tell you something, because they don't care, okay? If they think you got something, they're going to protect themselves, and then you mad. Why are you mad at the police? You should not be mad at the police, because if you raised your child to do what he's supposed to do, then he won't get killed, okay? So we got to learn how to raise them, y'all. Get your coffee this morning. Let me help you, please. Let me help you. Listen, first thing we want to say is my child didn't do that. You don't know what your child did. You wasn't there. You don't know who they is. Why? Because you don't spend time with them. You don't ask them questions. You don't go over their life to see what's going on in their life. You let them come in and out when they get ready. You don't know if they got pistols in your house. You don't know. You need to check your kid's room. See what's going on with your child. If your child is grown, go over and have a grown talk with them. Come on, grown folks talk. Listen, sit them down and say, listen, son, I love you. But here's the things that you do not do. When the police ask you to stop, you stop. When they tell you to get down, you get down. When they tell you put your hands up, you put your hands up. When they tell you put your hands behind your back, you put your hands behind your back. You don't need to talk about nothing to the police. Nothing. You know what? That's why they gave you an attorney, a lawyer, because your lawyer do the talking for you. You have your rights. Do you even know what your rights are today? You don't have to say nothing. You got a right to remain silent. That is your right. You don't have to tell them nothing. Come on, y'all. You can always say what you need to say when your attorney is present. Remember that, okay? It also go for the young ladies. If you get in a caught in a situation that you know you did not do, ain't no sense of arguing. Go ahead and surrender. Because let me tell you something. When you in the right, you ain't got to worry. God will uncover that thing. You will be paid for your time and everything. You got to let the world do their job and you do yours as a mother of Christ, as a father of Christ. Pray for your children, okay? We need to bring the prayer back into the schools, the prayer back into the homes, the prayer back into the jail. Come on, we need to bring the prayer back, y'all. Come on, don't let the enemy steal the prayer for us, y'all. Let's bring the prayer back. Get your coffee this morning. So God is uncovering these things, okay? All right. So exposing things that we need to see. Listen, y'all. This morning, God opened up the windows of heaven for a reason. He want to let you know. He want to let you see all the things out here that's not real. Have you ever seen something and it looked real? It sound real. It feel real, but it wasn't real. Come on, y'all. Have you ever been there? Have you ever saw that? Remember, there's a $2 bill. There's $10 bills. There's $100 bills. They look real, right? They look real. But when you look at them, they look like they can be real. They even got the little George Washington at the top of it, y'all. Come on. They look real, but they not real. So these are imitation things that's coming in your life. It looks real, but it's not real. God said, I'm going to expose that thing so you can see exactly who it is. You can see exactly what they came from. God said, I'm getting ready to expose it unto you, okay? So when he opened up the windows of heaven, yes, he poured you down healings. Yes, he poured you down blessings. Yes, he poured you down miracles. And yes, he poured you down long life and good health. But he also pouring something else down this morning. He pouring down your eyes to be open to what the enemy is trying to do. He's pouring down your eyes to be open to how these people are sitting up making imitations of themselves. They say they love you. It feel real, but it's not real. Come on, y'all. We got to know the real from the phony. Let me tell you what the devil will do. The devil will send you the imitation before God give you the real. Come on. So you got to know the difference. What is this, Lord, before me? Show me the difference in this person. Show me who they really is. Come on. You got to start asking questions, asking God to show you. Come on. The same thing when people take you in their car. Be careful how you ride in people's car. You don't know what's in people's car. They could be riding around with a dirty gun. Guess what? You go to jail. You don't know nothing about it. How did I get here? Oh, God. How did I get here? How did I get here? Now I'm sitting in prison with 40 years for a dirty gun that I don't have a clue what's going on. Come on, y'all. We better ask God to expose that devil. You know what? Let me tell you something. I don't let a lot of people ride in my car, and I'm going to tell you why. You don't know what people's got on them. They can have cocaine on them. They can have weed on them. They can have guns on them. They can have dope on them. They can have pills on them. They can have everything on them to put you in prison, y'all. Why? Because you are chosen. You are chosen. God said, tell my people, I'm getting ready to expose what the enemy is trying to do to them. I'm getting ready to expose that devil and let them see the devil for who he really is. Are y'all ready this morning? Get your coffee. Get your coffee. Get your coffee. So listen, he get on the phone. He talk a good game, y'all. She talk a good game. But let me tell you something. You need to know if the game is really real. Come on, is it real? Sometimes you can have family members call you up. Come on and run to the beauty supply with me. You don't have a clue what they've been in, how much fighting they've been going through. If somebody pulled a gun on them, you don't know what's going on with them. All you doing is running to the beauty supply. All of a sudden, shots fired. Boom, 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 boom. You hit. How did I get here? How did I get right here? Because the stuff that they doing was not exposed to you. They only told you what they wanted you to know. Don't you know that people will sit up and they'll tell you half of the story, but not all the story? Well, you see, this is how it went. That ain't even how it went. It's always two parts to every story, y'all. Come on, get your coffee this morning. Get your coffee. So God said, I'm going to expose some people. I'm going to expose you for who you are. I'm going to let people see who they're dealing with. I'm going to let them see if they're dealing up under the real clergy. I'm going to let them see if they're dealing up under the real person that's supposed to be their companions or whatever. I'm going to let them see if they're dealing with the right people or not. They're supposed to be their family members. I'm going to expose to you, my children, said the Lord, who they really are, what they really came for. I'm going to let you see them. I'm going to let you see them for who they are. Come on, y'all. So God's going to start exposing some things. He's going to start opening up stuff so you can see people for who they really are. Okay? Sometimes people be like, I got your back. Watch that. Watch people who say they got your back. They ain't got your back. They try. I sit up. Let me tell y'all something. I sit up and watched this picture on yesterday. And let me show you. Before God gave me this message, I watched this picture on yesterday. Now, let me tell y'all something. It was a guy, and he was playing two parts of the thing. Okay? He used to date a lady that another man was already with. Okay?